Medford police want your help getting the area's most wanted fugitives off the streets.
Today we're heading out to the police department for a look at this week's worst offenders. News 10's Krystle Henderson is there with the latest round of mugshots. Krystle?
2 thieves captured and 2 thieves wanted, and another man police are looking for in connection with a domestic violence charge. Lieutenant Mike Budreau is here with us. First, tell me about these 2 suspects you recently put behind bars.
Yeah, we recently arrested Jade Renee Powell. She was actually featured last week, and she was wanted on a couple of counts of car theft and possession of meth, and she was actually found after we responded to Food for Less for a shoplift. So kind of something we've seen. A lot of these people that are wanted continue to get involved in criminal activity. And we also arrested Jeannie Samantha Brown. She was actually featured all the way this past summer. She was wanted on a probation violation, and we finally came across her after an officer spotted her just walking down the street.
All right, now let's talk about the suspects you're looking for. Now, this first offender, you say, is no stranger to police.
Oh, yes, Angel Jacob Mallory. He is 21 years old, and even though he's young, he has been arrested a lot here locally, really known by law enforcement. He is wanted for possession of meth and also some domestic violence charges, which stem from a case where he actually caused injury to a female and took her phone so she couldn't call help, and then continued to harass her by social media and his phone. So he needs to be held accountable for that, and he also has warrants for possession of meth.
And who else are you looking for?
Amanda Sue Nelson. She's wanted for parole violation for theft in the first degree and ID theft, which stem from a couple different cases in which she took a checkbook and wrote about 10 checks, over $2,000 to 10 different stores here in Medford, and in a separate incident she stole a debit card and used that at several locations as well.
All right, and there's a third suspect you have on your list as well.
Yeah, Kendra Ray Boltz. She's 21 years old, and she's another individual that's very well known to law enforcement, had a lot of contact with her. She's wanted for burglary in the first degree, which is of a residence, and this occurred in the Jackson County Sheriff's Office jurisdiction. And where a motorcycle was stolen and later abandoned, and they ultimately tied her back to the case, so she's wanted for that as well.
All right, thank you so much, Lieutenant Mike Budreau. We'll be back coming up later in the newscast to talk about 2 more suspects police are looking for in connection with drugs and some unusual other crimes. Back to you in the studio.